Hey guys, and welcome back to Adventures of Minecraft. I'm here in my zombie mob spawner today. I've been doing a bit of XP grinding. The pick that I enchanted last episode actually broke, so I'm quite gutted about that. As you know, I enchanted a pick at level 21 and I was given efficiency 2, if I remember correctly. So I'm just going to beast all these zombies. Excuse me if it's a bit too loud, but these zombies get very loud when they all group up in here. We should turn that off. We don't need any more. Something weird I discovered when I was getting XP is that when you walk into them, they like ping you back. So earlier on, I actually left the game in infantry mode like this, and there was a good 250 zombies in there, and I walked into it. And it pinged me all the way to the back of the room. I was like, what? So I was like, okay, so if I built some sort of mob grinder like this, I could potentially use it to help me travel long distances. That would be kind of cool. Anyway, today we're going to enchant another pick, and I will show you some cool stuff that I have been working on. Remember last time in the last episode when I mentioned that I need to make a greenhouse for my melons and my pumpkins? Well, I kind of went ahead and did that. I didn't record it because there was a bit... I thought it might be a bit boring, so I kind of missed that out. We need to make some new tools. We need to make new spades. We also need to travel back to my... I always get lag around this area. I don't know what it is. It must be the Nether portal. Always lag, but I don't get lag when I record by here. It's very weird. Very, very weird indeed. Okay, so we need to get our diamonds. As you can see, I've been labeling the chests around here. I've got my redstone over there, and I've got my iron gear. Like so. So we need to get 2 for a sword, 1, 2, 3 for a pick. Not for a pick, for a an axe. 1 for a no, we don't need 1 for a shovel actually. I think that will do. So in here I've got my miscellaneous wood items. Slowly coming to slowly like coming the way I want it to become. Right, so these make this equipment. So let's make our pick. And we've got our sword. And our wood axe, because that's going to come in handy. Yoink yoink, let's put this back in here. Like so. Right, let's go and enchant this before a creeper comes and blows me up. Badoosh, badoosh, badoosh. I could actually do with eating right now as well. Any more zombies? Nope. Yeah, this mob grinder is really, really doing well. The skelly spawn is doing really cool too. I will show you next time how well the skelly spawner does. But for today we're just going to enchant this, and I'm going to go and show you what I've been working on. So we need to level 35. If we can find one, hopefully there will be one quite soon. Sometimes you have to flick through quite a few times. 33, 25. I've got so many plans. I'm going to explain a bit today. I'm going to break it down into the next few episodes too, because I do make these episodes extremely long, and there we go, love. We go and break in 3, which is not too bad. I really wanted soft touch, but never mind. Anyway, yeah, I make these episodes, and they are like very, very long, and I'm like, oh, it takes so long to upload to YouTube. And I've had some comments of some of you guys, which have been really helpful, saying to actually make the videos shorter because they would enjoy them a bit more. And you know, there's not too much in each video. Obviously, if you guys would like the videos to be longer, that's totally up to you. But I'm going to cap this one off about 12 minutes long. That would take no time at all to upload. I'm actually lagging again. I have no idea what it is. Anyway, so this is my greenhouse. It's pretty much made out of glass. I put the stone brick supports here. I put the wood slats, the wooden steps on either side, just to make it look a bit nicer. And here we go. So I got my pumpkins here. I got my melons on the right. This is pretty much a basic build. There's nothing sort of technical in here. I put a few sort of special touches like the glowstone. So I've got a fence going along here, and then dead center I've got the glowstone, and then the same on the other side too. And I am lagging quite a bit then, which was very weird. I'm seriously gonna have to fix this lag. It's starting to do my head in. There's no water sources in here at the moment. These tend to grow quite fine on their own without actually having a water source around, so that's not too bad. But if they do grow faster with a water source, I will add one, and by adding one I will remove like this here, and then see that level there, I will replace that with water, so water actually flows underneath these steps, so that's quite easy. I put 2 pressure pads here too, so there's going to be a sticky piston underneath each of these here, and the same all along here. So I'm gonna have to find a slime biome to make the sticky pistons. Excuse me, my voice is drying up. To make the sticky pistons, so when you walk into the room, you step on the pressure plates like so, and either side pop up, and you can just walk along and collect the melons and the pumpkins. The storage place at the moment for the farm equipment is just over there, though I really want to make an armory out here somewhere, and I think the best place to make an armory is to make one just over here where the skelly spawner is. I think it's a good place to make an armory for me to store all my weapons and stuff like that, just purely because the skellies generate a lot of bows and stuff like that. So yeah, so the armory would be in another building just down here too. Another idea, well, not an idea, something I've actually been working on is, well, I haven't started yet, but it's going to be a building where I can store dyed wool, just purely because I want to get like loads of different types of wool, and the way the farm is laid out at the minute is not really good enough for me to collect wool. It's not very optimized. So the pigs are going to move. This row of fences down here, which is dividing the pigs from the wheat right by here, is going to be removed, and the wheat is going to go all the way down here, so it's parallel with the greenhouse right there. I'm going to extend this building a bit more too, because there is a lot of supplies I need down here for the farm. At the moment, I put some furnaces in here because I was smelting glass with the greenhouse just over there. So I've got my shears in here. That's going to be for my maintenance of the animals. This is for the farm supplies, so I got my wood and the hose in there too. Is there anything in here? Just a bit of coal. So this building needs to come towards me a little bit more, so it's in line with this here. I do like what I've done with the tree here as well. That's kind of cool. The path needs to be extended along here. The idea last time when I recorded, where I removed the mound of dirt by here, was to have the path doing an L shape sort of bend and then going down here. But I thought the greenhouse would be a lot nicer here. So the path is going to continue in a straight line, straight over here, like so. And then it's going to take an L shape like by here. I could put like a pond here as well. That would be kind of cool. My texture pack is not loading properly at the moment. As you can see, the pumpkins have got like the lava sort of texture on the one side, and then it's got a water square. It's very weird. I'm still using the same launcher I did for all my other videos. It's just not working. Maybe I need to update it. I started working on a tree sort of farm as well too. This is a bit messy at the moment. But I needed some birch trees because I wanted to build like a... In my storage depot just over there, I wanted to collect all the different types of woods you can. just so I know if I wanted to do some sort of... Oh shit, it's a skelly. If I wanted like different sort of textures around the place, I could just use my tree farm, which is right by there. So to get the birch trees, I did actually have to travel quite far to get them. Die, dude. Die, die. I did actually have to... Where did he come from? I need to start lighting these caves up. I did have to travel quite far to get the birch trees, which is just on the other side of the jungle right there. I found some very nice looking lagoons and stuff like that, and I actually found some things which are really spooky in the game, like some stuff I never actually placed myself. When it comes to the jungle side here, I haven't actually done any exploring at all. I haven't been nowhere apart from just in the local jungle facility here, and just on the other side where I had to look for birch trees. But I found some cubby holes in the mountain which had torches in them, and I was like, what? I'll show you how I discovered it. I was like planning this area right by here, and I was like, right, I need to get somewhere higher so I can look down over where the greenhouse is there, so I can get some sort of visual on how I want the area to look. So I can I jump on top of my building? But it was just coming night time when I was doing this, and I was looking down over there, and I turned around and looked at the mountain just behind me, which is straight over there. See where you can... There's like a funny floating sort of island-esque sort of thing right where my crosshair is. But in nighttime there was like a glow coming from it, and I was like, what? Hang on, there must be some sort of lava flow over there. So I went over and investigated, and there is a cubby hole in that mountain with a torch in. And I swear I have not been over there. The only place that I've been is around here and along the coastline down there from where I travelled from my original home. So I seriously have no idea. But when there was a desert over there too, which I needed to get some supplies to make the glass for the greenhouse too, because I ran out, and I don't want to destroy the coastline over there. I just want it to look natural around here, like not too tainted. And I found another cubby hole in a mountain just behind my tree house, just over there, which is very strange. So I'm pretty freaked out about that. I'm like, hang on, there's someone been like coming into my like single player world or something. How do I get out? Can people actually get into your single player world if you got like a server on your computer? The server's only running with the world I'm creating at the moment for ecomade.co.uk, but I'm stricken. I'm really confused. I seriously don't know what's going on. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. If you like the episode, give me a thumbs up. Next time we are going to go back to my original home. We're going to grab as much of the equipment as we can and transport it all the way back here. We might have to do it a few times, just purely because I do have a lot of stuff. I'm going to have to bring all my diamonds. I might bring my bookshelves with me, just so I can have an extra enchanting sort of area around here and stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for watching Adventures of Minecraft, guys, and I shall be seeing you very, very soon. Don't forget to click that like button too. Give me a 1-up. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe too to keep on top of the content I'm going to be publishing on my channel, because I do some other gameplays too. So make sure you check my channel out. Anyway, laters, guys, and peace.